Okay, dear students, I hope that you're doing great. This is where we end up yesterday after you guys started to work in your projects. We discussed and analyzed some information about adjectives. And we were able to read this information over here. Each of you read one of these sentences using the descriptive words that you can find over here. Like, for example, he's very tall, she's very short, etc., etc. So we read all of this and we analyzed each of them, looking for the different like parts of the speech in the sentence, for example, where the noun was and where the adjectives were located. You guys just always have to remember that the adjective position, it's um, usually before the noun, like these examples. For example, I have a green car, okay? A dark sky, an interesting story, but depending on the structure that I give to the sentence, I can put the noun first, and then use a verb, and then the adjective. For example, my car is green, the sky became dark, okay? And his story seemed interesting. All right, so we were clear with that in this particular part. What other uses we have for adjectives or descriptive words? Well, of course, they can describe not only the physical appearance of a person, but also the personality. So they can describe personality aspects. For example, you can describe how a person is by talking about the personality of this person. So we can use examples like this. We use the verb be and then the adjective. For example, I am emotional and artistic. That is this first sentence over here. So I am describing myself as a person that is emotional, so it's full of emotions, and also at the same time artistic. Let me tell you that I'm not artistic at all. You saw the drawings I do, so yeah, you can tell I'm not artistic. But well, this is how you can use descriptive words to describe not only physical appearance, but also the personality of someone. She is charismatic. Sorry, she is a charismatic girl is the sentence number 2. And then sentence number 3 is they are very smart. Okay, so this we can say are positive descriptive words to describe the personality of someone. Okay, then we can also describe the personality of a person, but not necessarily has to be a positive descriptive word. We can also use negative descriptive words, and they are also telling me how personality aspects are of people. Okay, so take a look at these examples right here. I am very grumpy and buzzy. Do you think your teacher is grumpy and buzzy? Think about it, and let me know your answer. Okay, am I grumpy and buzzy? Well, you let me know the next time we see each other in person. Okay. All right. She is irresponsible. All right. So that is not a positive word. If you are irresponsible, well, you're not completing your tasks, you're not completing your homework, you're not working at class. Okay. So you're being irresponsible. You don't help your classmate to finish the projects or the activities. So, yes, you describe a person by giving these words or using this word, sorry, but in a negative way. Very good. They are overcritical. Do you guys know what overcritical is? Okay, well, there are a lot of different aspects, different words or adjectives that can describe personality of people. Not only physical appearance, but also we can talk about how these people are in their interior. Okay, remember that you can always check the word by word book from page 42 to page 46. You'll find information to describe people's aspects, both physical appearance and also emotions. How do they feel? How do they are in that specific moment? Okay, so please check all that information, read all the descriptions that you can find over there and all these descriptive words, and then make notes in your notebooks about maybe words that you are not familiar with. Okay, let me see if I can download or open here the word by word because I didn't have it open. Allow me just 1 second. Word by word dictionary. It's located right here. It's the second edition, the one we're using. Okay, here we go. Well, let me move my face out of the way. And we're here. We already passed. This is page 51. Yeah, I went. There we go. Okay, page 42. Remember, from page 42 in your word by word book, you can find this information. Okay, so right here, you can describe people, physical appearance or descriptions. Okay, about sizes, about ages, about types of hair. Okay, about the height of the people, about the weight of the people. Okay, and about some specific characteristics that they might have. Over here, you have all the vocabulary. For example, in the first section of words, you can see a child or a children. Remember, child is for one single kid, and children is for two or more. Okay, so you don't say children's. All right, remember, we saw that in class. You say child for one, children for more than one. Okay, two or more. Okay, baby or an infant, a toddler. Toddler, well, it's a kid that may have a boy or a girl. I would say between 1-3 years old. That can be a toddler. And then you have a boy, you have a girl, teenager, etc. So you have over here a lot of important words that you guys have to read, have to study. As long as you keep reading and analyzing all this information, you will get more vocabulary and you will get more words in your brain that will help you to express and communicate your ideas. Okay. Then, well, you can find over here information about this first part is about describing hair. Okay, hair of people. All right. So this is long, for example, shoulder length. Shoulder length means that the hair gets to the shoulder. Okay. All right. Is as long as the shoulder size. I mean, shoulder height. Okay. And then short, the short hair. Okay. So then, well, there are a lot of different types of hairs or hair, sorry, because hair, it's uncountable. Sorry, my mistake. So you say different types of hair. All right. And then over here, there is more information. We already checked this. We checked this information, okay? When you can use descriptive words, describe people depending on the situation. For example, in this one, they are describing someone like the brother of one of these ladies that are in this conversation. In this other one right here, I hope you're looking at the cursor, but there's a lady describing to a police how the man who or the thief who stole her belongings looked like. Okay, so she is saying that he's a tall, thin, middle-aged man, and then the cop asks, anything else? Yes, he's bald and he has a mustache. Okay, so all these are descriptive words, and you have all this information right here. Okay, here you can compare different descriptive words. For example, is comparing opposite words. Like, let's take a look at, okay, we have 41, 42. Yeah, right here, these two ladies, these two girls, 41, 42. It says easy, difficult, or hard. Easy, so it's showing a lady over here in page 40, I mean, in number 41, that is like doing a test or completing an activity very easy. And in 42, you can see that the same girl is like struggling. It's not doing it so easy, so it's difficult or it's hard. Okay, so this gives you a lot of tools, a lot of information. Here, the same. And then, well, you have a little exercise right here. So you can complete this, or you have to complete this. This will be your homework, guys. So you're going to complete this with your own information. You can get any of the descriptive words that you can find in this section over here and the page above to complete this. So is your car new or old? Is your car big or small? Okay, so you just choose the one that you like. Is your car red or green? Okay, so complete this information. This will be part of the homework that you're going to do, and we're going to check tomorrow. Okay, And here you can find the physical, describing physical statements and emotions of people. So over here you can find also a lot of information like tired, exhausted, sick, cold, hot, hungry, thirsty. Okay, so look at the images, analyze the images, then look at the written word that is the descriptive word, and then get familiar with it. You can use it, or you can do this as a regular exercise. Look at this notebook and get familiar with vocabulary. Okay, all right, so you have the tools, you have the information right there. Okay, going back to um, the types of adjectives. Well, we can use adjectives. We already saw that we can use adjectives to describe the emotions of people, okay? The personality aspects of people, and they could be positive or negative, okay? But then we use adjectives also to describe things, okay? Or objects. Of course, we use them, okay? If we want to describe, I don't know, a cell phone, for example, that is an object, that is a thing. So you can use adjectives to describe them. And then is when we have to keep an order of adjectives. And you can see the order right over here. Okay. According to this chart, the order we have is first, you need to consider the opinion. Okay. What is opinion? Well, there are some words over here that can give you a clue. Delicious, for example, lovely, nice, cool, uncomfortable, or comfortable. It depends. So it's your opinion. For example, if I say that my classroom, the classroom, it's very comfortable, maybe that is just my opinion. Maybe you guys think that is not uncomfortable or it's uncomfortable, okay? So that is an opinion. For me, could be comfortable, for you can be uncomfortable. So it's a matter of the personal opinion of each. So that goes first when you're describing something. The size, well, if we go back to the classroom example, I can say, well, the classroom is, it's big. Well, I can say the classroom is huge, but maybe you guys think it's small. So it's basically, depends. Well, in this case, it depends also on what you think. But well, of course, you can say, or you can think that um, the size will matter for sure. Okay, so for me, it could be big. For you, it could be small. But then at the end, well, you just use your perception. Okay, and then well, that's why it's located in the second place. Age, well, what about the age? That one goes in the third place. So if we go back to the same example of the classroom, I can say that is old. Okay, all right, or maybe I can say that is antique if it's kind of old. Our classroom, well, it depends. Maybe it wasn't built that long ago, so it can be young, but or I mean new, but it could be old. So it depends on how the structure is. The shape, well, I can say that it's a square if it has like pretty much the same measurements on each of the sides of the classroom, or if it's long, okay, all right. If it's rounded, in case if it's like an auditorium, for example, right? Then the color, we can say, well, it has a white color or it has a wooden light color, all right? Red color, whatever, okay, color is. The origin, well, in this case, it's hard to say because we don't know where all the materials came from. About materials, well, it's also hard to say where, well, we can say that maybe it's made out of concrete and wood, okay, and metal. And what's the purpose? We use it for education, our classroom. Look at this example over here. This example is mentioning, okay, it's a nice, big, new, round, colorful ball. It's made of leather and it's used for playing soccer. Okay, in this case, well, we can have also other things to describe. I'm describing in this case my car. Okay, and I said, I have a comfortable, big, old, long, white Korean car. And I use it for transportation. Okay. All right. My house is cool, big, old, long, white, The materials are from China. Who knows? But maybe the majority of them came from China or other countries. And it's made, it's with apostrophe because it is. It's made out or it's made of cement. Okay. And then the purpose, I use it for sleeping, or you can also say I use it for living. Okay. So it pretty much depends on you. Okay. So this is part of what we missed yesterday, what we couldn't check on the adjective or descriptive word part, and what I had for you today. So what will be homework for tomorrow? Well, first of all, you have to finish the projects that you have, the presentations for tomorrow, but I think pretty much all of you have them ready. And then the other part of the homework you have, it's complete this information right here. It's on this side. Okay, complete this chart. And then one more thing you guys are going to do is, because we're starting with a new topic, and the new topic is the use of do and does, okay, to express likes and dislikes, but also, well, the use of this verb and other verbs in simple present tense, okay? So for that particular purpose, so you guys are going to complete these, this exercise. Just 1 second. I hope you're not getting dizzy because I'm passing this quickly. This one. So I'm going to send you this as well. And over here, you're going to complete this little chart. It's a very simple exercise, but just for you to start getting used to the new topic that we are going to study, or we're going to start tomorrow as well. Okay. So for example, in this case, we have Emma right here. And Emma, these are the things that Emma likes. Okay. These are the things that Emma don't like. Okay. Or doesn't like, sorry. And right here you have James. These are the things and food that James likes. And these are things and food, or, well, in this case, vitamins that James doesn't like, okay? So this is what you have to complete. Over here, complete the sentences using the verb in affirmative or negative, okay? So please, you have to refer to the picture. I'm gonna do one for each. For example, over here, James, and then we have pizza. So we have to look at the things that James like or don't like. In this case, I don't see pizza right here. Okay, I see pizza on this side. So James likes pizza. James likes pizza. Okay, you can go beyond. And if you want to add more information, you can say James likes to eat pizza. Okay, so that can be also another way to express it. All right, but in this case, it's just asking me to add the affirmative or negative part. What about Emma and fries? So we have to go and look for Emma. I don't see fries here, but I see the fries on this side. So again, it's a positive, and I will say Emma likes fries, or I can say Emma likes to eat fries as well. Okay, all right, and that's what you guys have to do. Okay, any questions, any doubts you have, just let me know. You know, you can send me any message with your doubt, and then we clarify tomorrow as well. Okay, all right, thank you very much, my dear students. I hope you enjoy the rest of your afternoon, and yeah, I'm willing to answer any questions you might have. Okay, thank you very much. Let me stop sharing the presentation right here, and well, see you soon. Bye.